Hey, Scott here at Modsticks.com. I want to talk today about setup for the triggers, the buttons, and the Modstick sticks themselves. There's some really good YouTube videos for the trigger install. Check those out. This one's just about changing the spring tension. Now your trigger kit comes with an Allen key that fits into that set screw. It's a little awkward, especially when you're putting the set screw in. If you have a Pro kit for the Modsticks Pro, grab the same T8 security wrench and that will fit right in the set screw. Set screws come straight out the bottom and the little spring pops out. Now you can change the spring between the gold is heavy, silver is medium. It's pretty similar to the stock spring, and black is a hair trigger. When you're going to put the set screw back in, just make sure it goes in nice and straight. You don't want to cross thread the set screw in the trigger. And don't put the set screw all the way in. You can push the spring out of the trigger itself. It's kind of seated inside the trigger. If you go all the way in, you'll push the spring out of it and you'll have to take the whole controller apart. So just don't go too far in. Make sure when you're done it's nice and smooth. When you use the black light spring, you have to make sure you don't have sticky trigger syndrome. In some cases there's a little edge that can hang up. Like this blue one is just a little, it's too sluggish on the black spring. There's an edge right here that's getting hung up when it's all the way in. So you really need to file the edge out here and just square out the hole and it'll run real smooth. So for the buttons, this is there's no spacers in these buttons, and this is their seated position. If you turn the controller over, they hang out and it gives you just enough room to grab the top of the button. Try to focus in here. And you get your finger right in there and just pull out the button top. Now I've had a few weeks to play with the new Xbox buttons, and what I find is I like really stacking them up on the X, Y, and B button. And it kind of makes this like little basket for your thumb to sit in. And it makes it real nice so you can roll your thumb from side to side. So I haven't been putting any in the A. And you can just turn them, or just O-rings holding them in. They're not going to go anywhere. So you can shake your controller around, the buttons aren't going to fall out. What I did here is I added height to these three buttons, and your thumb kind of hovers over the A and you can roll real nice from button to button. It's got a really nice feel to it. The sticks themselves, we have a few different spacers. There's silver's a 1mm, blue's a 2mm, and black is a 3mm. And what my background is in racing, and this is basically so you can adjust your setup. Instead of having them match each color of the sticks, it's just that way if you're running a blue, or you're running one blue and one silver, or a black and a silver, it's just a tuning option. It's a setup. You can share it however you want to do it. One little thing is, once you do settle down on a setup for your controller, it wouldn't hurt to just lock tight the set screw. That way when you're playing it doesn't unscrew while you're playing. If you give them a good twist, that's usually what I do. I've never had a problem, but some people have complained that the stick's loosened up. So either give them a good twist or just put a little drop of Loctite on the set screw when you're done. If you guys have any questions, hit me up, admin@modsticks.com. Thanks.